Hey everybody, this is Roberto Blake of robertoblake.com helping you create something awesome today. Today we're going to talk about Twitter in our talk about social media. We're going to talk about 5 ways you can use Twitter to grow your business. So whether you're already an existing company or you're a freelancer or small business, you can actually use Twitter very advantageously to help you get new sales, reach clients or potential customers. And it's not nearly as hard as you would think. So let's talk about 5 things you can do in Twitter right now that'll actually help you grow your business. Tip number 1, use Twitter for listening. That's right, Twitter's not just about conversations and about pushing out your content. It's actually a really great way to collect data on your audience and to actually understand what their needs, concerns, and pain points are. Something I use as a person who does graphic design, does photography, I actually use the hashtag designer problems, and I listen in on that hashtag. I watch what's going on. I monitor it so that I know what questions people have about the design industry or what they're struggling with and how to effectively solve those problems through my content. And it's a great SEO growth hack. So if you're trying to reach a certain group of people, understanding what they're complaining about and being able to offer a solution is probably very helpful to you. So try using whatever the name in your industry is and then the word problems and use that as a hashtag in search.twitter.com, and you will actually be surprised what you will see. Tip number 2, use images to tell stories that people actually care about and will engage with. Storytelling with photos is not limited to Pinterest and to Instagram. You can actually advantageously use Twitter to get people to engage and to respond, and you can actually use this, in my case, by using images to trigger an emotional response. Or you can ask a question in an image and it will get seen by more people and they'll be more likely to respond. So if there's something you want to know from the audience that you're trying to reach, then this would be a great way to do it. Or if there's a message that you want to send to them or tell them, then this is another great way to do it, because seeing is believing, and we can get so much more context visually from that than just you tweeting out a link or some words. So take that in consideration and think about how you can use images to effectively storytell. Don't use this to spam ads at them, because it is not the same experience as driving by a billboard. You might think it is, but it is not. Use this strategically, but also be human about it and think about what someone would really be fascinated or really care to see and give them that experience. Tip number 3. This is one of my favorite tips because it's something I take advantage of all the time. Use video in Twitter. And there's a couple of ways to do this. You could use Vine, and that's native to Twitter, as video, but you can also use the new Twitter video feature. The new Twitter video feature allows you to record a video for 30 seconds, and you can go ahead and tweet that out either to everyone or directly to someone else. So I really like this feature. I use this when new people engage with me. There are times where I will simply give them a personalized thank you message for following or engaging, and I use it to do that. Also, if I want to ask someone a question, a lot of times I'll ask it with a Twitter video and I'm more likely to get a response out of them. So if there's someone that you're trying to reach, or someone that can be a great influencer for your brand, or someone that you're very grateful that they engaged with or shared your content, this would be a great way to be able to make a direct connection with them, and I'm sure that you'll be able to go deeper if you do. The other way that you can use Twitter video is to actually share YouTube videos, and they can be watched directly in Twitter if they click the View Media button, and that can be helpful if there's something that you want to put out there. But just try to use this in a sense of either being helpful or being a good storyteller. Don't use this to spam out ads. Please don't. Tip number 4, host a Twitter chat or participate in one. Twitter chats are very interesting. They're super conversational. There's a high level of engagement. You can generate more followers that can lead to good connections and networking opportunities through Twitter chats than any other behavior in Twitter other than engaging with people one-on-one. This is huge, and it's something that people dramatically underestimate. If you have an audience or a group of customers that you're trying to reach, setting up a Twitter chat at a scheduled time once a week that they can participate in and share their views or their pain points and answer questions, or get to ask questions of a guest or somebody that's representing the company or you as the business owner, that is huge, and people are very excited about that kind of thing. So look into Twitter chats. There are a lot of different applications. I'll probably have some links in the description below in terms of websites and apps that can help you out if Twitter chats are something that are new to you, and this will help you handle it a little better. Tip number 5. Take advantage of the live streaming platforms connected to Twitter. Video marketing is huge. I can't not stress that enough. You're here because video marketing works really well for me. So, with that in mind, the power of live streaming is a unique experience and it is amazing how engaged people get. And this is a lot of great opportunities for you. You could use this for Q&A sessions, or you could use it to do webinars, or you can use it to network or engage directly with people. And each platform has its own unique capabilities. Meerkat is very different than Periscope. Despite how similar they are very different, and one might be more effective for you than the other, so become educated about both. I know that sounds like a pain in the butt, but you have to do it to be able to use platforms effectively and know what's best for you. You gotta try them out. Blab.im is a new player in the game, and I really love Blab.im because I think it's the most important networking site that there is right now, even beyond LinkedIn. LinkedIn is just a Rolodex and it's just another publishing platform. That's not to discredit it or say that LinkedIn isn't important. I absolutely advocate that LinkedIn is important, but if you're talking about real human connection, Blab.im is the most superior platform for that right now because up to 4 people can connect face to face and other people in the audience can watch and comment in real time, and if a seat opens up, they have the opportunity to get in there if the host allows for it and to be part of the conversation. Blab.im is the entire world's coffee shop. So take advantage of that. Understand that high-level marketing influencers are in the platform and that you can actually get access to them instead of having to pay $500 to go see one of us speak at a conference. So that's huge. So there are advantages to doing that. You can actually host your own Blab.im live show and use this to get feedback from people who you're trying to reach in terms of an audience that you want to engage with. You also can take advantage of this in terms of connecting with people who are influencers who might decide that they want to use Blab.im to interview you for their podcast and get you some additional exposure. So I would highly recommend that you look into the different live streaming platforms associated with Twitter, Blab.im, Periscope, and Meerkat, and you see which one is right for you, and you set up a live streaming strategy. This is something I'm going to talk about more in future videos. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed these 5 tips for how to use Twitter specifically to grow your business using the power of social media. I hope that this was great advice for you and that you're going to action on it. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section something that you feel you're struggling with in Twitter, or if you have questions about any of the things I discussed. Also, feel free to follow me at Roberto Blake in Twitter. I usually use that as a platform to answer people's questions. So if you have questions and you want to get an answer in real time instead of waiting till whenever I get to these comments, then you might want to actually follow me in Twitter and also see what I'm doing in that platform. Anyway, like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the other awesome content on the channel. As always, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget, create something awesome today.